Crafty Sew and So vlog. I'm Freya, and today I'm taking part in Vlogmas. So instead of the traditional vlogging calendar where one person or team vlogs every day for all of December, the sewing vlogging community thought that it would be more fun to each of us do one day each. So there has been so far 11 vlogs going out to you from vloggers each day, and I hope you've been catching up with them. Yesterday was Gemma from A Girl So Geeky, and that was a really fun vlog, and tomorrow it's going to be Karen from So Little Time. So I really hope you're keeping up with everyone, because it's been a really fun month so far. Today I am coming to talk to you about my Christmas dress, which I finished this weekend, so it was just in the nick of time. When I signed up to do today and to talk about my Christmas dress, it was still very much in the pipe dream section of sewing. It was going to happen at some point, but I finally got it done. And I'm very excited because I love Christmas. Christmas is my favourite time of year. I love getting the tree. My husband started our tradition of having a real tree. My family always had a fake one, and actually I'm so turned around to having a real one. It's my favourite part. And my little girl is 2.5 now, so she got really into helping decorate the tree this year. She picked out some new baubles, and she keeps taking her favourite ones off, so we have to keep a really close eye on her so the whole tree doesn't fall down. But she's really enjoying having this extra large toy in the living room for this month so far, so that's been really lovely. The best thing about Christmas is I get to get all my Christmas mugs out. Yay! So we have so many Christmas mugs that we have to switch out 15 of our regular mugs for the Christmas ones each December. Otherwise our cupboard, there would just be no space in the cupboard for mugs at all. So Christmas mugs, this is one of my Crafty Sew ones from a good 5 years ago. I don't try and get new ones all the time, every year, because that would be ridiculous. But if I see one that I particularly like, I do grab it. So yeah, as I say, I've got around 10 or 15 Christmas mugs, and there's all sorts. There's the kind of classy ones, there's huge reindeer ones that look ridiculous. There's my favourite / the one I don't like to drink out of is one that's spherical, like a Christmas pudding with a hole in the top, because it looks amazing, but it's impossible to drink out of. I really don't like using it, but I do like looking at it, so it's a nice one to have in the collection. So, to the Christmas dress. So I'm wearing it today, and I'm going to put up photographs for you to see a bit more clearly as well. I've made the Tilly and the Buttons Indigo dress, which is her latest release at the moment, and it's a smock dress with a gathered high waist and sleeves and things. There are ruffle options, but I'm not a ruffle girl, so I'm not a big fan of those. However, having made this up, I am now tempted to kind of cut a couple of inches off the bottom and add a little ruffle around the skirt, because I think that could be a really nice addition. But generally speaking, I don't like ruffles, so I'm cautious about them, so that might happen, but also now the dress is finished, it probably won't. But yeah, so I've made it out of a red tartan fabric that we sell in the shop. It's a brushed cotton, and it does come in 3 colourways, but I really wanted to go full Christmas, and so I've gone with the red. I cut a straight size 5 in the pattern, so that has worked quite well on me. So I've got a few adjustments I normally have to make, but because the waist seam is higher than my natural waist, I've not had to worry about a curved back adjustment, and Tilly's patterns are drafted quite nicely, so I've not got a hollow chest adjustment, so I've managed to get away with a straight size 5. And yeah, I'm really enjoying wearing indigo at the moment. And so this is actually the 3rd one I've made. I've made one in a viscose, and what was the other one I made? There's the red, there's the floral one, and then one in a crepe, and now the crepe has a little less give to it, so it's a little tight around the shoulders, even though it's the same size, so that's a bit frustrating. So I was tempted to go up a size across the shoulders for this one, but I couldn't be bothered to recut the pattern, so I didn't, and I kind of gotten away with it. The reason I chose indigo was because I do like kind of that fit and flare look, but it's not that practical for Christmas Day, because I am gonna eat everything you put in front of me, because that is a celebration. And so the indigo smock, it's nice and loose around the waist, but partly because it's high, and also the fit. So it's going to be really comfortable for just pigging out on Christmas dinner. So I think that's ideal. What I did do with my first indigo, which was the viscose one, was I put in waist ties, because that just kind of clinches me in, so it gives more of that fit and flare look, but then you can like loosen it as the day goes on. And I haven't done that yet with this, because I was kind of just getting it done. But every time I put it on, I am like, I just want to pull it in a little bit. So I am gonna cut some and just kind of undo the seam and slot that in and sew it back together at the waist gap point where the gathers and the bodice meet. This was suggested by Pink Coat Club, and that was just, it was a really easy way to adjust a pattern that I wasn't 100% sure on because of the loose fit, but when I saw Joy's version with the waist ties, that kind of sold it to me. I was like, right, now I can definitely make that something I'll wear a lot of, because it looks comfortable and it looks flattering, so it was a win-win situation there. So the tartan I've used, I've got lots left of. It's a really gorgeous, like lightweight brush cotton, so it's really soft. It's got a nice kind of body to it, drapes nicely and flows. And I've got plenty left, as you can see, because I'm thinking if I get time and round to it, I might make my little girl a matching dress using the geranium pattern made by Ray, because that's one of my favourites. It's a really great simple pattern with a bodice and a gathered skirt, so it would look like we were twinning, and that would be really cute. And she's kind of asked for it, but she's a 2-year-old, so she asks for stuff, but she doesn't always know what she's getting, if you know what I mean. So if I get time, that is on my to-do list, but also I'm not going to stress about it, because I've got a few things that are still to make for Christmas, and that's probably the lowest on the list, because she does have clothes, festive, beautiful clothes, pardon me, she can wear at Christmas, so I'm really not going to stress about it. Now, it was a bit of a challenge landing on the fabric, because I was unsure if I was going to, so in the past I've made like novelty Christmas dresses and I love them, but like generally I feel like moving away from novelty print dresses, like I've got a handful or so in my wardrobe and I'm wearing them less and less and less, hardly at all these days. But it's Christmas, so I was like torn, and I have got a couple of meters of this gorgeous Dashwood Studios fabric with baubles all over it, and I think that we had in the shop Christmas before last, I think, so I've been hoarding it a little while, but yeah, so I was tempted to make something out of this instead of the tartan, but I did decide the tartan was more something I could wear more. Like this is very much like making a statement, I'm wearing a Christmas dress, whereas this is very much something I can wear in the new year. It's a little bit festive. It's like, you know, it's actually very festive, but it's very festive, but you know, if I wear it with the black cardigan, it'll tone it down, and I can definitely get more wear out of it, and I'm thinking more about that with my makes these days. Not like in the past I would wear the novelty dresses a lot, so it's more about like evolving style and getting the most out of my wardrobe. So that's been a bit like, it was the right decision, but then I still have this gorgeous fabric and I don't know what to make with it. And as I say, it's been sat in my stash for 2 years and it's stayed very steadily in my stash. Like I've had clear outs and this isn't going anywhere. So at some point I must make something with it. Perhaps like a dress for Mia, because she's wee and she can get away with novelty print dresses more than me. Perhaps a bag, or I don't know. Any ideas, please? So I've got 2 meters. I could very easily get a little girl's dress and something for me out of it, but I'm not sure what I want. So if you've got any suggestions, I would love to hear them, because I want to use it for something and stop feeling guilty about hoarding fabric like a dragon. I've had so much fun sharing my Christmas dress with you today. Thank you so much for watching, and do make sure you're catching up and watching the rest of Vlogmas, because there's lots of great videos going out, one every single day. And as always, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, because we love having you follow our sewing journey. And also, yeah, you'll find all the links and the details for the fabrics and anything else I've talked about down below. Thank you so much again, and have a very Merry Christmas. Bye.